What's up, my pineapples? Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a super chill type of video. I'm just gonna get ready with you guys. We're gonna chit chat, we're gonna have some girl and guy chat, and just talk about certain topics I've been wanting to kind of talk about now that things have kind of blown up in the beauty community, and just kind of give like my insight, because I think we all should kind of speak up on certain things and also give our opinion, especially if you are a viewer of us. I think what I'm gonna say will kind of maybe open up some eyes, and maybe not, who knows. But yeah, but before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe, become a part of the Pineapple tribe. Also click that bell so that you get notified whenever I upload on YouTube. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So yeah, that is my upload schedule in case you don't click that bell, but I really appreciate it just so you get notified. People are constantly still telling me you don't get notified or you're getting unsubscribed. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel still, and let's get on with it. We're just going to go through some products I've been using. Some of them are repeats. Maybe I just used them in a recent video. So we're just going to go on with it. I'm just spraying some Max Fix Plus. This is the lavender one, and it's just like really soothing, just to kind of, you know, moisturize the face. I'm going to be doing my brows. I'm not going to go too into depth into that, but I'm going to be using the new Benefit Brow Contour. I did an entire video on this, and I want to do a follow-up. I like it. I really do like it. When I was using it, you know what was really hard was that I had my lashes already on. So to go and do my brows, it kept hitting my lashes. So now that I did my brows without having my eyes and everything done, it's been so much easier. Seeing, what is this? Brown Black Deep? Or no, yeah, Brown Black actually Light. I've just been going in between the two, but I use the light shade or the dark shade. I wanted to kind of like touch base on, I don't know, just everything that's happening in YouTube in general, in the beauty community, talk about drama channels, how I feel about certain things. I'll start off with YouTube. YouTube has changed a lot. The content has changed, and one thing I wanted to do was just kind of change up my content. I've been meaning to, but I wanted to do it when I was in the right mindset and I was ready to really commit. A lot of you guys have really appreciated the new content I've been doing, and my upload schedule has really made it easier for you guys to view my videos, and just to see like my change is obviously something good. I was getting tired personally of doing like the same videos over and over. I still love beauty. I'll always stick to beauty just because that's my thing. I'm obviously not a makeup artist. I'm far from it, but I just like, you know, being very casual and kick back. And if you're into mega artistry, then there's plenty of good channels out there. I mean, personally, I don't watch artistry channels. I'm not too into like doing crazy special effects or really intricate makeup. It's not my thing, and there's nothing wrong with it, you know. I'm just more like of a casual like makeup wear. Another thing that's been changing with YouTube is the whole subscription thing. Even though you're subscribed, which I think is really silly that this is a change or a thing, you may not see my videos on your subscription feed. Why would you subscribe to them? Because you want to see them show up on your subscription feed. But now you have to click the bell, and when you click it, there's also options. I don't know if you guys knew that. And you can do occasional alerts, meaning I will occasionally, which I don't even know what that really means, show up on your feed, or I will show up always, which is you have to, sorry, let me try to get my mirror out of here. Hopefully you guys don't mind it. It's like a little bit in the corner. But yeah, so if you click all, then you're gonna see me pop up on your feed. But then now I'm hearing that you guys are clicking all and also notifying, you know, that you're clicking the bell, that you're part of like my subscription notification. You're not even seeing me show up, period. And you've done all of that. I mean, even though it's not popping up for some of you, I would really appreciate if you still do it, just because I know it will help at least a little, you know. Hopefully I will pop up eventually, but I don't get what's going on. A ton of people are getting unsubscribed. I'll get DMs from people, and it really frustrates me that people are DMing me saying, what the heck, like YouTube unsubscribed me. I don't know what the deal is. I really don't know what's going on. I don't get it. And it's super frustrating, especially when you have built your audience and then all of a sudden you're unsubscribing people, you know, especially like the ones who are really watching you. Because when you're subscribed to someone, like obviously there are people that just kind of switch accounts or don't go on YouTube anymore. So there's like a lot of like dead accounts where people just don't use them. So I don't mind if they get rid of the dead accounts or people who don't watch me. Go ahead and get rid of them, because they're not giving me like, you know, a view. They're not watching my channel. They're not active. So there's no point of having that subscriber. But if you guys are actually active and wanting to see my channel, it sucks that they're unsubscribing actual account users, you guys who are watching right now. So it's been like a whole ordeal. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out like what to do. I don't know. And it's really hard to get answers from anybody. My light medium honey from Tarte. And I'm just going to use a concealer brush and just clean it up. See how much easier that was than the last time to do my brows now that I finally got the hang of it. There is a highlighter thing in here. I have been using it, but today I want to use concealer because I'm going to end up concealing my whole eye anyhow because I'm going to do shadow. Dealing with content, I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the change. If you ever have a suggestion, like a certain type of video, leave it down below. I would love to know what you guys want to see. I just recently got a request to do what I wore to Disneyland and what I bring to Disneyland because I am a pass holder and I never ever thought to do that video, and I don't know why. I don't know. I just haven't thought about it. So now I wrote it down. It's on my list of videos I want to do. I'll totally take those into account. I've been writing down your ideas because I want to do content that I love, but also content that you guys want to see too. So I'm just kind of like switching it up just so it's like not so, you know, predictable or always doing like before I used to do always Friday favorites. Well, I haven't done Friday favorites in a while, but you know, those videos, I totally get it. Like they get played out, they get boring. I'll still do favorites videos just because I personally do love favorites and that's like my chance to really tell you what I've been loving for the month. This is just the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium, and I'm just gonna be using my 3D HD sponge from Sigma. Still my favorite sponge. Let's talk about drama channels because I've never really talked about them, period, on my channel, like how I truly feel. At least I don't think so. I'll let you guys know. I watch Rich Lux, which he is like my favorite one because he's really funny and informative and he's not like a dick about it. He has like a really funny humor, and I'm sure people still get sensitive over what he says and get offended, but I mean, that's just like the internet. I'm sure by me making this comment, people are getting upset. But it's like, you know, that's just how it goes for some reason. I don't know why people get very, very sensitive. But you also have to be open to people reacting differently. Not everybody's going to react the same. So some people may like him, some people may not. I personally am a fan because I don't think he's rude about things. I don't really like drama channels that are really rude or nasty or kind of bring up unnecessary stuff that is really irrelevant to the person that they're talking about or the topic. I don't know. When they almost bash them or bring it to another level that it doesn't need to be. So yeah, I like Rich Lux, and then I also watch Kennedy Sanders, and those are the only two channels I watch. I have seen some of, I don't know if you guys watch John Cookian or whatever, Cookian, whatever it is. I don't really watch him. I don't know. There's some sort of like vibe I get where he's kind of being like an a-hole about certain things. I don't know. That's the kind of vibe I get from him. Like he's trying to be informative. He has all the receipts. He's spilling the tea, but there's a vibe I get. And whenever I get like a weird vibe from someone, I just don't watch them. That's my number one thing with YouTube. If someone doesn't make you feel good or they're kind of making you feel a certain way, don't watch them. It's super easy not to. I mean, it's not like you're paying per subscription, or you're paying, you know what I mean, for each one, and now you're losing money. Just don't watch them. I've been using the Sienna's Profusion Cosmetics palette. I showed this in Try New Drugstore or Affordable Products. I didn't say drugstore because I had to think about it. I was like, not everything is drugstore because I use some Colourpop and you can't just walk into, you know, a drugstore and buy it. So that's why I did affordable makeup, but really, really good palette. You can get this at Target, I believe. And yeah, I've been enjoying it. I'm going to go into adventurous because I'm feeling adventurous. I mean, I have personally talked to and also met Sanders. I think he is so sweet and nice. I remember like years ago, he interviewed me at IMATS in New York and he was adorable. He was super sweet. I know I met him like other times and he's always been really nice and respectful. I get a good vibe of reading people and he's always been super sweet. I remember when I first met him, he was just starting YouTube, I feel like, and I felt like a little nervous vibe, but super cute and sweet. And now he's doing so good and I'm really proud of him. I'm glad that he's grown. He's found his little niche now. And because before he used to do beauty and then now he's doing like drama channel. I don't know. I don't know if it should be called drama channel, but I guess that's just like the category you have to put it in because it's, you know, letting you know what's going on. And it is pretty pretty dramatic, some of the stuff. But yeah, I watch those two and that's it. That's all I watch. I don't even know who else. I mean, I've seen a couple others, but they just seem controversial, so I just stay away from it. I kind of want to go for like a pinky look. We're going to be using, let's try this color right here, Devoted. Haven't tried it out yet. I've been watching them, and how do I feel about not distinctly them, but like drama channels in general? I think it's good to have them out. I know a lot of vloggers kind of have their opinions. Vloggers will bring it up, like, how do you feel about it? Like, what do you think about this channel? And you know, to be quite honest, I think it's good that they're out. Like I said, I don't like the ones that try to bash people and bring irrelevant information into it, you know? But when it's coming to things that they have done or maybe said or whatever's going on it's kind of controversial, I think it should be put out there for sure. If you're gonna be on YouTube, you're obviously an example to lots of people. Whether people want to admit it or not, people do look up to vloggers and they are influenced from people. So you have to be careful with what you do, what you say, and all that. I mean, I have people of all ages who watch me. I have some younger viewers too, and some that I know in my real life. So sometimes it's kind of hard to give like a balance. Like, you don't want to say the wrong thing because you don't want to kind of hit a topic that isn't age appropriate for them. But at the same time, you have to stick to what you are and all of that. So it's sometimes I totally get it can get hard for other YouTubers, like the content you want to put out there. But I think I'm getting off topic. But what I wanted to say is I think it's good that they put out the information that's going on with certain vloggers. I mean, there's so much drama going on right now from that same group that it's honestly so draining. Like, I rarely ever bother looking drama channels all of the time. Like, I don't really keep up with it, but those are the two that I do watch if I do watch something. I don't watch YouTube all the time, and if I do, it's mainly like motivation videos, like dealing with the gym, different diet ideas, food ideas, organization, stuff for the house. Like, I watch a lot of like vloggers that are random, and I love it when you guys tell me, hey, I have a channel, like I do vlogs. I watch you guys. Like, I've subscribed and I watch you guys, and I like just watching things that make me feel happy, you know? And it sucks that this same group, Manny, Laura, and Nikita, and Jeffrey, and all that, I feel like their names are circled around so much. It's like always them, and I don't get it. Like, I would be so mentally drained to be pulled and dragged into so much drama. I don't really care about their channels, to be quite honest. Like, I don't really watch them because I just watch other stuff, and I don't watch a lot of beauty all the time just because I do beauty, and I don't know, you know, it's just hard to say because I get drained of seeing all that. Like, it's like a different day. Like, it's like the same crap, different day. Man, like, they're involved in so much stuff. Like, when will it end? I saw everything that's going on currently with Laura Lee. I feel like she's like the main one that everybody's talking about. And Manny dealing with the girl. I will say I will admit I was pretty shocked at the tweets that I saw because no one is ever perfect. It takes a certain person to kind of like put it out there, like out in the universe physically, like to write things out. I don't know. I was shocked by it. If I see that, then I'm like, okay, well, this is happening now. It just seems like everything with that whole group is just escalating little by little, like more and more and more. And I'm just over it. I don't really concentrate on it. It's not my thing. I saw what happened, and now I'm done with it. I'm kind of just whatever. I won't watch them. I won't bother with it because that doesn't make me feel good. Like, as a vlogger itself, it almost feels like frustrating because you see all the brands sending them out to trips and the same groups of people, and you think, man, there's so many other vloggers who have supported brands and have sold a lot for other companies without them even being recognized, you know? Like, there's certain products that I know so many people are constantly like DMing me about, like, oh my gosh, I got this because of you. But, you know, lo and behold, a brand doesn't even know that or doesn't really care because I'm not in the, you know, million subscriber range. Not that I'm saying boo-hoo me, you know, but I'm just saying there's other people to recognize. So it does get frustrated when you see all this drama and blah, 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 all this negativity, basically a lot of negativity going around the same group of people. that is the same group of people that's being sent to all these trips and all that. And I'm not saying like I need a trip, but I do feel like brands need to kind of open up their eyes and really recognize channels of all sizes. Like, I think that would be so dope if they're like, you know what, we're gonna pick a group of channels that have a range from 5 to 15,000. That would be crazy, because then it would really open it up and just think, man, like, because for me, I think there's room for everybody, you know, no matter what your channel size is. I'm gonna go with, because I'm like talking. Last time I did go in with Dizzy, I think, I don't know what I should do now. You know, I'm just gonna keep it with polite. And hopefully I keep this video nice and polite. I'm just gonna go with the cream on the lid, because I've been doing lots of shimmers anyhow. But you know, I think that would be cool. Like, let alone what anybody said or whatever and what got twisted into context. Take away the whole like, oh, nothing was said, everything was fine, and everybody was on that trip, and they did that picture. Like, NAR sent them out to Ibiza, I guess, and they did a picture throwing the middle finger. Like, I would feel personally so embarrassed if I was throwing up the middle finger or anything like sexual. You know what I was gonna do with the tongue, you know? Anything sexual on a trip where I'm representing the brand. Like, to me, that doesn't seem professional at all. Like, they didn't even have to say anything and they did something that was unprofessional. I think that's just, to me personally, it's tacky. I think it's tacky, and I think it's really discouraging for other vloggers. And that I will say, like, I don't care, like, if people think I'm wrong or not. I think if this is your career and you're trying to be professional about stuff, would you really do that? No, I don't think anybody would. And I think that's why people don't take a lot of YouTuber vloggers seriously, because they see the stuff that they're doing and they're getting wasted and throwing middle fingers and being half naked and boobs out and making sexual, I don't know, whatever, you know, it's just all about, I always call it like sex dungeon stuff, you know? And people don't take that stuff seriously. And it's crazy that brands really allow that and still pick the same people. And it's like, man, that's like what's representing your brand. That's what you really have. And I'm not saying it's only them. I've seen a ton of other vloggers who are constantly invited to things. Like, they're doing the same things. And this is what's happening. Like, you're just, like, I don't know. Because for me, it's hard. They're only showing so much. But at the same time, what they're showing is already a little bit shocking. I'm gonna take what they're already showing is already a little shocking, so I can only imagine closed doors, you know, behind closed doors. Cozy right here. I'm just gonna smoke it out a little. And I think it's frustrating for other vloggers who truly love the brand and they would just be so excited and represent the brand. And I sometimes feel like some people get too comfortable because they know that they have the viewers, they have the numbers, and they don't care. They put that out the door. Minus the whole whatever someone tweeted, whatever, just how the people act in general, I don't really find it professional. Now, if you want to get into the nitty gritty and everything that's been happening, she just recently, I know Laura Lee just recently put out an apology, and I think it was good she did that. I think anybody should put out an apology. Manny just put out an apology for what he did to the girl. If you don't know, you guys can go look at it. Do I recommend it? If you don't really know about the situation, honestly, I don't think it wouldn't hurt if you're a fan of them, because I think it is good for people to be aware of stuff. I'm just going to do wing liner because I don't want to do too much, because if you're a fan of them, I think it's still good to find these things out. Could be eye-opening to some people. People make mistakes, like I said. I just don't think certain things should take place, and even though it was from years ago or whatever, apology was needed, and that was it. And I think that was good. But I think now that she has apologized, I think people should just drop it and move on, and just don't be subscribed to the channel. Just keep it moving. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. If you don't like what she did and all that, that's fine. Should you drag her and continue on the negativity? You know, that's up to you. Personally, for me, I don't really waste my time bothering. The one that's going to have a long-term effect is just unsubscribing and just don't support if you really want to make your impact or whatever. Because by throwing the words in the shade and still constantly going to the videos, you're still giving the views. I've unsubscribed from lots of people. I plan on going through my subscription and unsubscribing to certain people. I know there's so many different opinions on this thing that's going on. There's so many things you can say, but all I can say is at the end of the day, put your time and like little time that you have in your life towards things that make you feel good and make you feel happy, or where you're learning something or you truly want to watch it. And like I said, I think it's good to be informed. I think that we find out certain things and whatever happens, happens. But then at the end of the day, once it's all done, it's done. You know, go through your subscriptions, do what you need to do, and hopefully you're subscribed to me still. I mean, I get that people like to know the drama and all of that, and I do too. I like listening to different things and things that are happening, because through those drama channels, I have learned so much about certain things, and I'm like, whoa, that's really happening? That's crazy. Like, I would have never known about everything that's going on. I do think it's good, though, that people say certain comments to them saying, you know, how they truly feel. I don't think the bashing really helps. I don't believe in bashing or people really bashing them, because then you're kind of stooping down to that level that you're upset at, you know? So I think it's good to write a comment in a certain way, because I've seen some comments. I was very curious too. Of course, I like look down at comments, and you know, there's some where people are like, man, like I feel really hurt, or I've been supporting you for this long. And I think people should say that, because you really have to be appreciative to who watches you. I love you guys. Like, people sometimes say like I'm too sensitive with certain things, or I think too much about certain things. You know, when it comes down to it, I'd rather be sensitive and have a heart instead of being heartless, ruthless, and not giving a shit, and really caring about what I put on my channel, what I say, and the example that I'm putting forward. But yeah, I think it's good that people do write out their comments to them to say their concerns, and in a respectful way though, because wow, I just made that wing huge. Oh well. Guess I'm just gonna have to go big or go home. I hate it when I do that. Wow, I'm just literally, it just took over my whole entire eye. I'm like talking and then doing this. Now I have to make this one a little larger. The process will probably continue for the next 20 minutes, and then you won't be able to see my eyes. When it came to like Manny's situation, I totally see like what he's trying to say too. I think it's good to have an open mind. I mean, if someone kind of passed me up, I'm very animated, and I've made some faces where I'm like, whoa, like in regular life, you know? I mean, I totally see his standpoint. Like, if someone kind of just passes you up, and like, say like I'm with like a group of friends and someone's like, hey, and I go into hug first, but then I go to my other friend, I'm like, okay, you know? I think that's what kind of happened, but I think that's good that he kind of addressed his side, and he sees her side hopefully too, and is open to both sides. And it's a good thing that he apologized too. I think, especially when you have a platform as big as them, I think everybody needs like a statement. You have to have a video. You can't just write like the note or whatever that was being passed around like on Twitter or whatever. I don't know. I just saw it on the videos, and I think a video is just in need. Especially when you have that huge of a following. Well, no matter what following you have, I think you should do a video, you know, to explain yourself. Like I said, no one is perfect. I'm just going to leave it there because it's about to get insane. But I've been really enjoying this palette. There's like no fallout in it, and I really recommend this palette. It's probably like the affordable palette that has blown me away in a long time. So I know it is pretty big, but it's actually really worth it. I find that it's such good quality that I don't believe like this would break. Like, it feels really sturdy. The plastic is cheap, but I don't know, when you see it and you see how they perform, it doesn't look like they're gonna crack anytime soon, you know? Like super soft shadows like Lorac, or say Jouer highlighters. Oh my gosh, I brought that on my trip and literally shattered to pieces my skinny dip. I got there, I went like this, I was like, how? You were my carry-on for a reason. But this one, I don't really see these shattering, so I really like them. I think that's all I'm gonna say about that topic. I will say it disappoints me that I feel like there is so much drama in the beauty community. I feel like it should be fun. Like, you never would think that there would be drama, but hey, there is. None of us are perfect in this world, and things may pop up, and all you can do is just solve the problem and learn from it, you know, just learn from it and all of that. I am so thirsty. I got this limited edition Hydro Flask from Whole Foods. Isn't that pretty? So I've been trying to use this. They do get kind of pricey, but I like how it keeps the drink so cold. I know there are other brands, but I just really loved like the pink and red flow. I don't know. But I love this because I'm not using as many plastic straws anymore, because I know that's such a thing now. And I've been using this and I don't have to use plastic straws. I constantly use my water bottle, and yeah, it's good. What was I gonna say? And it's been helping me like keep on track with like my water intake and all of that. I definitely want to do like another future health like video, but that will be in the future, not this one. This is the 9 to 5 Cocoa Lash. This is like my, oh, I forgot to put on mascara. This is like my new favorite lash and my new favorite high-end mascara, which you guys know I'm not about high-end mascaras at all, are the Monsieur Big Waterproof from Lancome. So bomb. But I already exercised for the day, and my next favorite high-end mascara is the Bad Gal Bang. So good. It like lengthens my lashes so much. So I'll just use that because it separates them really good and it makes them really nice and long. It's like I've never liked any high-end mascaras until these two. Well, I do love my Tarte Lights Camera Splashes, but now that Lancome Monsieur Big has completely just replaced it because it is mega waterproof and nothing flakes. Tarte one is so good too, but I find that it just brings it up a notch, and I like the way it makes my lashes look. I hope by making this video, I'm not dragging it out as well. I hope no one thinks that. People have just been asking my opinion, like, I want to know. And I totally get it. I totally get I have viewers that are really curious, like, what the heck do you think? And that's what I think. I think it's good that they did apologies. You take it how you want to, and you kind of, I mean, we all have our own mind. So if we want to stay subscribed or not, then stay subscribed. If you don't, then just unsubscribe and keep it moving. But I highly recommend you watching channels that make you feel good. Don't go to channels just because you're like, oh, I want to write a nasty comment or I want to thumbs them down. Like, I never understand that. Like, there's no point. You're just putting yourself in a bad mood when you should be having a bomb time. When I'm on YouTube, oh, I'm like laughing and smiling and like giggling and just literally being just like silly, you know? And I like watching things that make me feel happy. I think the only thing that honestly just makes me feel sad is like all of the dog videos and rescue dogs. That's probably like the only videos I watch that make me feel sad but like happy at the same time, because at the end they're like saved, find a home, they get bathed, they're, you know, safe and sound again. Those are like the only videos that I watch that start off negative and then end positive though. So here's the 9 to 5 from Coco. Oh my gosh, my faves, like my new fave. Natural lash that I wear is 501, I believe, and it's really good. It's just like a basic lash, but I think it just looks so nice and flared. Okay, I found it. I literally thought I was going crazy. I've been loving the Colourpop AllStar Primer. I use that in the Trying Affordable products as well. But I'm just kind of giving my own insight, which I think it is good for other vloggers to talk about. I mean, I don't think any of us should kind of like sweep it underneath the rug and say, oh, I can't talk about it, I'm scared, or I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody should be scared or feel, I think everybody's entitled obviously to their opinion, but to be respectful. And then same thing goes for viewers, just be respectful about the situation, but I wouldn't, the main point is just don't waste too much time on it. So hopefully talking about this kind of opened you up to like the way I'm thinking and all of that, and I'm just gonna keep it moving, you know? I do feel it is good for us to be informed about certain things in all different communities, not just beauty. I've been using Golden Too Faced Born This Way foundation, my new obsession all over again. I feel like my skin has just changed within the years, you know, it just changes, and I love golden. It looks really good. I was using sand before and it made me look a little gray, and golden now is my thing. I know they did do a shade expansion, which is really great. They worked with Jackie Aina on it, and I think that's amazing that they expanded. I am glad lots of companies are now expanding their lines. And then that's another thing. I know so many people get so upset at certain brands, but you know what? The best thing to do is don't support that brand, and they're gonna learn the hard way. I keep saying, give the shade so you don't get the shade, but if you're constantly like attacking and all of that, I still feel like I mean, it's good for them to be aware to a certain extent, but don't waste too much time. That's my main thing. That's my main thing. But I'm so glad so many companies are expanding their shades. I think it is a must, and if they don't, just don't support them. To get so worked up and mad, you know what you should do? You should go in. I'm like, you know what we should do? I always talk like whenever I'm going over my throat area. Just support a brand that really deserves it. And again, just keep it moving. My whole thing is I try to stay positive in life as much as I can, just because there's so much like BS, you know, going on in our lives, and nobody's life is perfect, and Instagram may depict that, but you know, lo and behold, life is really hard, you know. My first pillow talk video will be going up very soon. I'm super excited because I've been kind of planning it out. I'm going to be talking about not having a relationship and never meeting my birth mother. And I wanted to kind of plan out, FYI, whenever I do my videos, I never write down any script or like what I'm going to say or what I'm doing. Like right now, I have no damn clue. I'm just going with the flow. For this type of video, I wanted to like write down certain things so I don't forget, you know, because I have so much to say and things that I want to touch base on. And see, so I'm wearing gold and I think it's a pretty good match. It looks, at least in my opinion, I think it looks good in person. Just so I don't forget things, because it is a really big topic to me and I don't want to get kind of like distracted, like probably how I've already done like 20 times in this video. You know, I want to stay on track as much as I can. I'm really excited to do these types of videos. I want to do a pillow talk on that. I'm going to be doing, the next pillow talk will be how I have zero relationship with my birth father. And then my next pillow talk, I'm not really sure if I wanted to talk about it or not. I'm not going to bring up the topic because I'm kind of debating it. And I feel like if I bring it up, people are going to be like, yeah, talk about it. It's just because I want to talk about topics that I personally feel comfortable with, because obviously not everybody wants to share every little thing, or maybe you want to share it, you're just not mentally ready. Because before, could I talk about like my birth father, like my birth mother, whatever, a couple years ago? Probably not. Like I wasn't mentally like ready for that, you know, like putting that out there, that information. But now I'm like really ready. If you guys want me to talk about certain topics too, comment down below in this video. Let me know. Like if you guys want me to talk about dating and pillow talk with that, do like a video on first dates and how to kind of go about it and certain things like that. Because before I met Glenn, I went on a ton of first dates. I barely had any follow-up dates, and yeah, I just had a ton of first dates, and it was fun. I learned a lot of things. I learned about a lot of different personalities and how people can be, and I think it is good today. I'm still using the Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer. It's amazing. It is really good. I love it. This is in the color Sand. Before I was using Warm Beige, and it was a little bit too light for me, but now I'm just going in with this and I love it. I'm obsessed. It doesn't make my under eyes look dry. I still use my Tarte Shape Tape though, just FYI. I just switched between the two. Just gonna clean up my wing because I didn't clean it up. Right here. So going back to YouTube, I'm super excited about the content I'm going to be showing you guys. I got a new little assistant. Some of you are wondering who it was. It's actually my niece. And it really works because she's going to start school soon, but she has like a flexible schedule. So days when she's not going to school or when she has free time, she can help me like during the daytime. And it really helps to have someone film me because I need someone to help me, you know, like it's much easier when you have someone film you instead of like worrying about putting the tripod, putting this, and it just makes the video much easier. So I'm not like all stressed out about other factors when I want to like, you know, concentrate on the video, and the video just flows better and it's just easier. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited to have her help me, and you know, it's pretty fun, you know, and plus I feel comfortable with her, so I don't care like if I'm being silly or whatever. Well, not like I would care, but you know, it helps when you know somebody who's filming you, because say like you have like a complete stranger you've never met, and then you're like, hey, and then they're just like filming you, like you don't know how they'll really take it. Obviously, they have to be professional, but I'm just saying. I feel like it would just be more genuine if you have someone who you're already really comfortable with, so you don't really have to second guess yourself. I definitely need some new vloggers in my feed. I just need it. I really do. I love vloggers. So if you're a vlogger, like daily life stuff, I love that stuff. Or if you're into fitness, I love that too. It's just been like motivational. That's been like my thing. But if you do beauty, I would love to see you too, because I love beauty. I'm very open. I don't know. It just depends like on my mood on YouTube. I mean, some people get tired of beauty videos and all that. Or I'll have like someone, it's so funny. I have someone in my life that's just like, dude, I haven't seen like your videos like the last couple weeks. I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay. Not everybody has time to just sit around and watch YouTube videos. Everybody's, you know, got their own thing going on. So I totally get it. I'm like going like this and I legit have no product on this. Like, what am I doing? Too Faced powder. This is the Cocoa? Right. Cocoa Powder Foundation in Tan. I like it because it doesn't add like too much extra coverage. It's pretty light. Aaliyah Bronzer. I really have been enjoying this. This is probably like my favorite piece from the collection, period. And I've been using my dual fiber, the larger one, just to kind of give like a soft little bronze. I'm not gonna smoke out my bottom lash line. I don't know if you guys ever notice that I rarely do that, just because I feel like it closes my eye because I already have the wing going on, the smokiness and all that. So I'm gonna use the Bag Out Bang on the bottom lashes, which I love it for this. I truly love you guys. I feel very blessed and fortunate because I don't get a lot of hate that some people do. I mean, sometimes I think, wow, did I really get that many dislikes on my folding video? Like, I don't get that many dislikes compared to other people, but I've never gotten so many dislikes on my folding clothes video. I was like, whoa, really? That really like offend people? I don't know. I didn't get it, but videos do good, some videos don't, and I really didn't think that people would really dislike that video or really care to dislike it, but I guess I did. And like I said, YouTube is just a learning experience, and you're gonna put out content and you're gonna see what does good and what people want to see. And yeah, and thank you guys for letting me know, because now I know my booty will not be doing any more organization videos anytime soon. I just wanted to try it out. It was my first time doing it, and now I know you guys hate it. You know, I'm not gonna like dwell on it and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe they disliked it. Like, no, I tried something and it just didn't work, and keep it rolling. Roll out. Put a little bit of gel on top of that eyelash because I see like the glue. There we go. You know what's so funny is this step, I'm usually like super lazy to do, even though it just takes like legitimately a second to do. I don't know what it is. It's just that step. I want to say thank you to you guys because I feel very blessed for the YouTube family that I do have on here. Like, I'm always telling Glenn, like, I am so lucky to have such a positive audience because you know, I think like the only time I truly get sensitive is when it's my period and I get extra emotional, you know, but when it comes down to it, like, I look at some other people's channels and they get so much hate. I'm like, whoa, like, why? And I don't know. And I feel very blessed that I don't get as much hate. And I'm really fortunate, and I just want to thank you for that, and thank you for enjoying my channel, and thank you for watching and all that good stuff. I mean, I honestly feel very blessed. And when I meet you guys in person, your faces are just so sweet and so full of like love and happiness, and whew, it just makes me so happy. I'm about to tear right now. Oh my gosh. I think it's good to be sensitive. I don't think it's bad to not be sensitive. I am very sensitive, but it's because I care. Like, I really love you guys. Ulta Beauty Flush Blush, and this one is in Sweet as Honey right here. Very nice neutral blush. There you go. So it's not like too intense, but kind of goes with like the eye, you know. A little pinky here. Oh wait, this is the one I use the bronzer with. Yeah. Hold on, I need to grab a new blush brush because I will show you, like, all of mine are super dirty that I have out. So, this one's not as bad, but let me get a new one. I think you guys are honestly so amazing. I just feel so happy with who I have watching me, and I feel honestly blessed. I love when I get comments saying like, you know, I've been having such a crappy day. You make me so happy. I go to your channel whenever, you know, I want to go be in a happy mood, and I'm glad you don't come to my channel when you're pissed and mad and you want someone to rage on. You know, I'm glad you come to my channel so that you're happy. Make you smile and you guys listen to my cheesy freaking jokes because your girl's very cheesy. I've been using the NARS. It's called the Man Ray collection. I don't know, it's a collaboration. But this gold shade right here has like lips on it. It's really pretty. I really like it. And I think NARS has done their highlighters really well. I've been super into them. And oh, FYI, that's like Laura Mercier translucent powder because I do not think I touched base on that. And that's what I set my eyes with as well, my under eye concealer. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. It just melts right into the skin. I think Glenn just got home. We've been vlogging way more, and I've been having so much fun. We just announced where we're going on our 1-year wedding anniversary. I can't believe it's already coming up a year. It is just so crazy. I don't know when I'm uploading this video, like the exact date, because I have other videos I have to edit, but my birthday is August 24th. I am a Virgo, and my anniversary is August 26th. So yeah, it's just a really exciting month, and I'm glad like my birthday and wedding anniversary are close together, but that's our garage opening in case you hear that. For my lip, I've been obsessed with this. And I saw one of your comments saying, oh my gosh, I bought the lippy and I hate the formula and I don't like the way the lip color looks on me. Sorry, but it looks great on you. And I was like, oh, that sucks because I love the formula of these. I've been obsessed with the Flower Beauty Miracle Matte. This one's in Soft Berry. I don't know what it is. I'm obsessed. Like, the whip texture is so nice. And I was so sad. I was like, damn, I wish I would have worked out for you. All the Miracle Matte have been like my go-to. And then to set my face, I've been really enjoying the Colourpop AllStar Face Setting Spray. It's just really nice and light. Do I think it really helps the longevity of my makeup? I will be quite honest, I don't really see an extension or life of my makeup, but I will say it keeps my face nice and hydrated. It takes away like that powdery look. So amazing, I can't stop drenching myself. You know you spray a lot when you start getting this going on, like you just came from like a photo shoot. Like, I already sprayed my hair with Gliss so like it doesn't stay frizzy. The Oil Nutritive Spray, I love that stuff. And that is it. I really want to kind of like add more blonde into my hair. I'm not one where I really follow can't dye it blonde in like, you know, because fall and winter or whatever, because it's like the end of summer, but I kind of want to add like lighter ends. I think I'm going to do it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or should I just keep it the same? But I definitely want to keep my dark roots. I just like it because then I don't have to constantly dye my hair and kill it. And I don't know. I like having the dark roots actually, but I kind of want to lighten like this area. Like a little bit more. Alright guys, so that is it for today's chill, just hang out, kind of get ready with me video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Whatever I said, I hope you guys didn't get offended from it. It's just my take on it and my standpoint. And I think everybody deserves to say their opinion. Trust me, I totally get it. I hope you guys like this chill, kind of get ready with me. I have so much more videos. I can't wait to show you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm just like really excited for all the content to come. Let me know down below your suggestions because I've been writing them down whenever I see some on top of my own ideas, and I would love to know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click that bell to really help me out, and then I have all my previous videos down below. And again, don't forget I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Alright guys, I love you and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Woo-hoo.
Here we go, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about what we do. Making art, you and me, trying to find something to believe.